Look at our planet. It is beautiful. It is full of beautiful animals, different kinds. Wild or domestic, all of them need our help. Thousands of animals disappear from our planet each year. It is a very big number. A lot of animals are leaving us. Some of them we can save, but some of them we will never see again. Here are a few animals which disappeared. Bird dodo disappeared in 1681. Beautiful bird. Chinese river dolphin disappeared in 2006, not too long ago. Javan tiger, wow, he's beautiful, and he disappeared in 1994. Chinese paddlefish disappeared in 2020. Formosan cloud leopard, beautiful animals, and he disappeared in 2013. Peruvian ibex disappeared in 2000. Western African black rhino disappeared in 2013, and white rhino right now is endangered too. Passenger pigeon disappeared in 2014. Golden toad disappeared in 1989. We will never see those animals again. There are a lot of endangered animals which we can save. There are thousands of zoos around the world. All of them play a very important role in protecting and saving those animals. They all need our help. Today, we will visit one of those zoos, the San Francisco Zoo, which helped to save more than 30 species. San Francisco Zoo is a home to over 2,000 exotic, endangered, and rescued animals. It is one of the largest zoos in Northern California, featuring over 100-acre park. It attracts millions of visitors every year who come to see rescued and fostered species. We will do our best to show you most of them. They are amazing.
Hi guys, let's go to the zoo. We're gonna meet so many cool animals here. There you can spot lemurs. There are 3 types of them: red-tailed, red-ruffed, black and white ruffed lemur.
Look, I'm gonna show you some lemurs. They're beautiful. I should throw them.
Lemurs are primates from Madagascar, a large island of the coast of Africa. Those species are critically endangered, and San Francisco Zoo helps to save them. And by saying saving them, we are not just talking about breeding, we are talking also about the environment, which San Francisco does pretty good job on providing environment really close to their natural environment. You can easily spot them high in trees, running around in grass, or leaping from one tree to another. This is black and white lemur. It weighs about 9 pounds overall. Its lifespan is about 15 years. And he's very social and vocal. They love humans. And under human care, actually, they can live up to 19 years.
Welcome to Africa's savanna, a home of giraffe, zebra, and ostriches.
With wild trees, rocks, and green grass, this place really does look like African savanna.
I see 3 zebras here, look! That's so beautiful! Wow! Let's see if I can find ostriches here.
I see zebra there, ostrich, and giraffe. Zebras are so beautiful. There's so many out there. Look! And next to the zebra, there is an ostrich. And they live together. It is amazing. It looks like an African savanna.
Did you know that there are actually 3 types of zebras? The plains zebra, the mountain zebra, and the gravy zebra.
Let's come closer to meet giraffes and ostriches and zebras. Let's go.
Did you know that zebras can sleep standing up? That's a very interesting fact. They can sleep standing up by locking their joints in their knees. It helps them quickly awaken from a nap and escape from predators.
Look, there is a zebra behind my back. It is so close. It is so beautiful. It is eating something. There are a lot of African plants around. Really looks like African savanna.
Some parts of Africa have the same Mediterranean type climate as in California. That's why some African plants grow here really well. Plants in both places are adapted to long dry seasons. They may have deep roots to reach water. This is a very beautiful home for zebras. They really feel like they're in Africa here. Did you know that zebras have very sophisticated communication skills? They communicate through facial expressions. They stretch their faces forward and pull their ears forward when they meet each other. Also, they push their ears to the scalp when they feel threatened.
Look, there's a giraffe behind my back. And ducklings swimming in the pond. Giraffe is so tall. I love giraffes.
We love giraffe. Everybody say zoo.
Giraffes here in San Francisco Zoo are beautiful. Did you know that there are actually different giraffe species? And their patches tell them apart. Also, it is officially the tallest animal.
Giraffe is eating leaves. Did you know that giraffes have the shortest sleep requirement of any animal? They only need 5 to 30 minutes a day to sleep.
All of zebras are alike, but they're not the same. Each zebra has a unique stripe pattern, similar to human fingerprints.
Zebras are members of the horse family. They have excellent hearing and eyesight, and they can run up to 35 miles per hour.
It is so cool that ostriches sit sometimes near zebras, catch the rocks and other plants and small animals. Each giraffe has a unique spot pattern similar to human fingerprints, which helps giraffes hide from predators. Critical animal. Look, they're eating leaves. Hello, giraffe.
Giraffes have really long and flexible necks that they use to reach high into trees to eat and low to the ground to drink water. Their high-set eyes also give them better view of approaching predators on open grasses.
There's so many of them in one place. That's amazing.
Both male and female giraffes have 2 hair-covered horns. They are called ossicones on their heads, and they help to protect them during fights with other giraffes.
Giraffes have really long neck. It is the tallest animal. They open their mouth and eat like this. So cool. I love giraffes.
Giraffes are very silent animals. They are not mute like some people think, but they use various sounds like moans, snores, hisses, and grunts, but those are generally really quiet comparable to other animals. They communicate to each other mainly through body language. Giraffes primarily feed on leaves, fruits, and flowers or woody plants. Their tongues can be up to 18 inches long, and they help them maneuver through thorns and rock bark to dig to the food.
And this is a house for giraffes. When they live, they winter and migrate. Oh, that's an ostrich. Look, he also has a long neck. How cool. This is a red-necked ostrich. It is the largest winged bird of the Sahara, reaching 9 feet tall and weighing over 300 pounds. Because giraffe's neck is very long, they have to put their legs wide in order to pet and get something off the floor. Wow, giraffe is magnificent! Did you know that giraffes are weakened stones because they need salt?
Look, there are so many birds here.
Look at those cool birds. The white one is called sacred ibis because it was sacred to ancient Egyptians who worshipped it as their god. Those birds do perform great surfers, using their long, curved bills to buff the mud. They eat snails that carry serious disease. Is this why that's sacred? No one knows for sure. But this is just an interesting fact.
The sacred ibis is a gregarious bird and forages in small groups between 2 and 20 individuals, though there have been flocks as large as 500 occasionally. This bird is a carnivore. It eats mainly snails and frogs. Also, it can eat eggs, young birds, small reptiles, and mammals.
This birdie is called West African Crowned Crane.
Those birds are usually seen in pairs or groups of up to several hundred. The cranes perform a colorful dance involving bowling, jumping, flapping wings, and circling. This is done in all seasons, but particularly before breeding.
Hi guys, I found a gorilla. I always Taurus gorilla. This is Western Rowan gorilla.
Gorillas live in family groups consisting of several adult females, their offspring, and one mature male, or silverback, named for the saddle of silver hair on his back.
They are so big. Females weigh around 200 pounds and males weigh anywhere between 350 and 500 pounds.
Wow, males are almost twice bigger than females. They settle arguments, defend family, and fathers youngborn in the group. Gorillas are very intelligent. An interesting fact is that gorillas' DNA is 97.7% the same as humans. They are very sensitive animals and don't like humans much. It is stressful for them to see when people demand their attention by making noises or making gestures, so we had to observe them very quietly.
Look, I see Mandrill there. He's so beautiful and big.
Mandrills are the world's largest species of monkey. They're social primates, living in groups with a dominant male, several females, and their offspring. Smaller groups will band together, forming large troops that can have over 600 individuals. Leopards are a natural predator of mandrills. They are also hunted by humans for the bushmeat trade and threatened by habitat loss for agricultural purpose. They are so beautiful monkeys. They usually live in the rainforest of equatorial Africa. They have very long arms and they can travel long distances on the ground. And when they run, they do it pretty fast. The speed can be up to 25 miles per hour, which is similar to human speed. And this is a beautiful sifaka, which is a type of lemur found in Madagascar. They are known for their unique way of moving through the trees and on the ground, using primarily their powerful back legs. And this is fossa. They are not critically endangered, but they are very vulnerable.
There are lots of flamingos behind my back.
Wow, those pink birdies are beautiful. Did you know that flamingos get their pink color from their food, which contains carotenoids? And if you can see, some flamingos are more pink than the other ones. That is one beautiful stretch. Wow. Flamingos are very social birds and they hang out usually in large groups. I love those beautiful pink feathers and their ability to stand on one leg after 4 hours. That's amazing. But did you know that baby flamingos are actually born gray color and later on they eventually become pink because of their diet? Flamingos have generally a really long lifespan, which is 20 to 30 years. And this is a Bornean orangutan. Mature male can grow up to 54 inches tall and 190 pounds. Wait, wow, that's amazing. That's pretty big size. And it's twice bigger than a female. Females usually 45 inches tall and weigh only 80 pounds. They have very long arms relatively to their body size, which they use to move through the trees.
poor little guy, he is hungry.
Oh yes, it really does look like he is asking for food. And look at them using their arms to leap from one branch to another. Speaking about their diet, they mainly eat fruit but can also eat leaves, barks, flowers, and insects. Orangutans are usually long-lived. In the wild, those species live up to 50 years, sometimes even longer. With human help, they tend to live a little bit more longer. Those animals are critically endangered, and zoos around the whole world do everything possible to save those animals. They are beautiful. Did you know that they're called the gardeners of the forest? Because most of the time they spend feeding, resting, and traveling in the forest. They play a vital role in seed dispersal. They consume fruits that later defecate a wide diversity of seeds and consequently shape the forest by moving the seeds away from its original location. So they are very important for the forest. Meet beautiful chimpanzees. Look at him resting in their day room. And this is their outside playground. They usually eat over 80 different plants and sometimes they supplement their diet with meat. They're very vocal and communicate with one another using series of calls and noises. They are very intelligent animals. They have ability to learn human language and sign language. Did you know that chimpanzees are our closest relatives? They are also very strong animals. They estimated to be around 1.5 to 2 times stronger than average human.
That's a little elephant. But sadly, there's no elephant in the zoo.
Even though there are no elephants in San Francisco Zoo, there is a beautiful rhino, which is critically endangered.
That's a rhinoceros. You're probably curious. What happened to his horn? The thing is that rhinoceros wear down their horns by rapping in rocks and trees in the wild.
This natural behavior is the reason why this guy's horn is flat, from rubbing on the walls of this exhibit. This rhinoceros is pretty old and has been in San Francisco Zoo for a while. His name is Gowhati, and sometimes he needs help to trim his horn a little bit, and vets come to file trim his horn, and it helps it grow healthy and faster.
We came to the Penguin Island. There are so many penguins here.
Those are Magellanic penguins. They are named after the explorer Ferdinand Magellan, whose crew first spotted them in 1520. They're very ancient birds. They swallow lots of ocean water, which has too much salt for their bodies to absorb, and they excrete this extra salt with special glands located near their eyes. They are excellent swimmers, and we can see them swimming back and forth here in the pond. Not all of them, though, like water.
We love penguins, that's so cool. There are excellent swimmers, and that's so cute. I see so many of them, I can't count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, there's more over there. And everybody's so cute. Penguins like to huddle together for warmth and to conserve energy. Not all penguins like to live in cold. Some of them do pretty well in heat.
Specifically, those penguins here in San Francisco Zoo came from Chile and Argentina, where the climate is very similar to Northern California. That's why they do pretty well in hot weather. In summer, their nesting grounds are quite warm. Did you know that penguins are born gray and they don't develop their distinctive black and white pattern until approximately 14 months of age? Magellanic penguins are not endangered. They live on average 25 years in the wild. They may live a little bit longer in the zoo.
I decided to eat a hot dog. A good snack while I'm watching how penguins swim.
Look at this beautiful rhino. He is so powerful. His name is Moon, after San Francisco 49ers former right tackle Alex Boone. Those rhinos can move pretty fast at speeds up to 40 miles per hour. They jump like horses. They run and walk on their toes. And there is a peacock walking right next to him. Wow, that's amazing. This beautiful bird is pretty much known for its colorful feathers, and it is very social. It really likes to be around humans. Did you know that peacock is one of the fastest running birds, which can run at speed up to 10 miles per hour? Their lifespan is usually 15 to 20 years in the wild. In conservation, they can live longer, up to 40 years. And this birdie is very vocal too.
Look at this cool birdie. It is my new friend. It is a peacock. There is also Rhino. He is critically endangered, and Jill helps to save him.
This type of rhino is a black rhinoceros. It is distinguished by two large horns on its nose, and the front one is being the largest one. Those horns can measure up to 50 inches in length. Those horns are made of hardened compressed hair-like fibers on a bony base.
How cool! Rhino and peacock living together. Rhino is very big.
An adult black rhino can weigh up to 3,000 pounds.
And peacock is very vocal.
Yes, he is extremely vocal and he has a beautiful, colorful tail. An interesting fact is that both the black rhino and the white rhino are gray in color. And the color can vary as rhinos take on whatever color mud they happen to have rolled in, so it really depends on their surroundings. Black rhinos are very solitary animals. They only come together for breeding. And their lifespan varies from 35 to 50 years old in the wild.
The rhino is coming right at us. Watch out!
Yes, watch out, Nikita, because black rhinos are extremely dangerous animals.
What a pretty kitty.
Nikita is not a kitty.
I know it's an African lion. The one is sleeping.
This animal is called Eastern Mountain Bongo. Bongos are very shy animals and they're mostly active between dusk and dawn. They are the largest antelopes in Africa. They can stand 3.5 to 4.5 feet tall and weigh between 460 to 900 pounds, and males are much heavier than females. Those animals are critically endangered, with only about 5 fragmented populations left in the wild, consisting of less than 100 individuals. They are beautiful. They have red-brown chestnut coat with narrow white stripes.
This is a hippo. Look, he's going for a swim. He's so little, but actually, this is as big as he gets. This hippo is called pygmy hippo. He's so cute. Look, he's going for a swim.
Pygmy hippos are much smaller than the common river hippos, but they're very rare animals. They're found only in interior forests in parts of West Africa mainly. So this guy is a treasure for San Francisco Zoo. Even though he is much smaller than a river hippo, he still can get fairly large, weighing between 350 to 600 pounds, and can get 30 to 39 inches tall sometimes. This is not the first time when we visited San Francisco Zoo. We came here first time in 2021, and there was this guy over there. His name is Bruce, and his weight is 4,500 pounds. Can you imagine that? Bruce was moved to Cincinnati Zoo to meet potential mate. And it was done in 2021, shortly after we visited the zoo. He's a great hippo, but because of his large size, it was so hard to move him there, and they had to fire a freighter jet which carried this enormous cargo, so he just gonna stay there in Cincinnati though, but we're glad we got to meet him at least in 2021.
This is a jaguar. What a big kitty. He is a predator who was built for strength, not for speed. They usually hunt underground, but sometimes can climb trees and are excellent swimmers. They are the third largest cat in the world.
Jaguars are very dangerous, and they eat almost anything. They kill with a very powerful bite. Look at those large teeth. Jaguars like to roar, and both males and females roar, which help bringing them together when they want to mate. Jaguars are excellent swimmers, and they enjoy the water, where they can hide and sneak up and attack unsuspected prey. They are very solitary animals, and they like to live alone. Also, like zebras and giraffes, they have very unique spot pattern, just like human fingerprints.
There's a giant anteater here. They have tongue half an inch wide, which can stretch to 2 feet.
Wow, what a long tongue! He has a very strong sense of smell, and it's 40 times stronger than a human sense of smell, allowing them to find ant and termite colonies by just sniffing them. Meet the horses. Not all horses are domestic. Some of them are actually wild, like those horses. San Francisco Zoo has a couple rare horses which are called Przewalski horse. They are critically endangered wild horses. Those horses are native to Mongolia, and 54 years ago they were listed as extinct in the wild. Today, this rare population has made significant recovery thanks to the efforts of worldwide zoos. Chacoan peccary is also an endangered animal due to habitat fragmentation and destruction, as well as hunting.
Let's go. I will show you a lake. There are some cool birds here. Look over here, I found footsteps. It's a bear. Large bear. Let's see if we can find him.
Meet grizzly bears. They are Katina and Kiona, two orphaned sisters. They were orphaned as cubs in Montana. Wildlife officials cared for them for some time and then placed them in a makeshift den for the winter. In the spring, the youngsters could only find food in the nearby bend. The zoo offered to take the bears. Grizzlies are official state animal of California, yet they're still extinct. Grizzly bears arrived to the zoo in October of 2004 in the age of 18 months. At that time, they weighed roughly 150 pounds each. They could grow to adult weight of 350 pounds. Wow, that's huge. Look at them, they're so adorable, so healthy looking. Even though they're pretty heavy animals, they can run pretty fast, up to 35 miles per hour. Their front claws can be up to 4 inches long. And they walk flat-footed. Their fur color changes from blonde to dark or brown. Sometimes grizzly bears can climb trees, although it's not often seen because of their weight and their curved claws. They can detect food from miles and miles away because they have excellent sense of smell.
This is a bear skull, which looks somewhat like a dog skull. Wow, the bear is so tall.
Look, and have to have bear. Bears are very tall.
Grizzlies are omnivorous. They have a huge appetite and will eat almost anything, including roots, grasses, berries, nuts, fish, rodents, elk, and carrion. Here at the zoo, they try to keep their diet as healthy as possible, and they focus on eating lettuce, fruits, and veggies mainly. Sometimes bears get raw fish, but today we see that they got some lettuce, some carrots, and some other veggies.
Look, they're being fed right now. They are eating vegetables. What a healthy diet. Good job, bears.
There is a hump on the back of each grizzly, and this hump is actually a large muscle that can help them move and climb on trees and rocks. It also helps them run and dig the food out of the ground.
I see a wolf. That's Mexican wolf. He is so cool. Did you know that wolves can hear sounds up to 10 miles away? Wolf uses his tail to communicate with other wolves, up, down, or wagging. Each means something. Wolves can go weeks without eating. Then they can eat up to 20 pounds of food at one time. Howling connects the pack like a family song. Also, wolves smell prey from almost 2 miles away. Wow, wolves are amazing.
Yes, Nikita, wolves really are amazing. Specifically, this one is a Mexican gray wolf. They have excellent sense of smell, really keen vision, and sharp hearing. They live and hunt in packs and work together so they could take a large prey. In the zoo, you can see two beautiful black bears. These two orphaned rescued black bear cubs were abandoned in Alaska in 2017. Alaska Department of Fish and Game spotted them, and they observed them and noted that no mother was found near them, and they rescued them, observed them for a little bit, and they transported them to Alaska Zoo, which is known for their rehabilitation program. They were nursed there for a little bit and taken care of, and then they were gifted to San Fransisco Zoo.
And this is Masha. She's looking for her bear.
Masha and the bear. How funny is that? San Francisco Zoo has a train which is going very fast. Those two black bears are still cubs, and you can tell it by just looking at them. Adults can be 5 to 7 feet tall when standing up and can weigh anywhere from 175 to 400 pounds. Look at them playing together. Oh my goodness. Aren't they adorable? Black bears are omnivores. They eat both meat and plant, including fruits, nuts, fresh fish, and insects.
Look guys, I found a Jurassic Park. There are dinosaurs here.
Wow, that's so big. I love dinosaurs.
That's a prehistoric plant garden featuring sculptures of dinosaurs and some really ancient plants.
I'm gonna show you some kangaroos.
There are quite a few kangaroos in this section of the zoo. They are very active at night, and in the day most of the time they are resting. Sometimes you can see them hiding in the shade. They are rarely active during the day. They can hop at the speed of 21 to 26 kilometers per hour. That's amazing. Kangaroos are using their tail as the fifth leg. That's pretty amazing. Next to the kangaroo, there is an emu.
Emu is critically endangered. This emu is 43 years old.
He has passed his life expectancy twice, and he is considered the oldest animal at the zoo. And since he is the only one here at the zoo, they're trying to put him inside overnight so he won't take off.
Mommy, I see a koala there, look.
Wow, I see koalas here, but she's sleeping.
Did you know that koalas need from 18 to 20 hours a day of sleep?
I see a peacock there and I want to pet him. Come here, birdie birdie. I'll feed you and pet you.
Wow, there's a peacock. I want to pet you.
Please note that this thing was added just to add the comic moment to the video, and no peacock was hurt during the filming process. We do respect animals and we give them space.
Oh yeah, I pet the peacock.
We had so much fun in the zoo today. I hope you guys love our video. Hit like and subscribe. See you guys real soon. Bye bye.